here. I guess that's the best way to say it. Uh, Life with Lee. Welcome back. Okay, there's a long story time behind memberships and the why and the process. But hi, welcome. This is a paid experience for my live streams in every aspect. Getting ready with me, not the parts where I got to change my clothes. Okay, don't want to be banned over here. Got to keep it, live, but like private. Okay. Anyways, so that's what you're paying for. As I go through my experiences, what I'm going through, how I feel about them, how I'm overcoming them, tools that I'm using, resources. You're gonna go through the experience with me. I've never done it like this before. I mean, okay, I have, and you've been with me for about a year doing it. So enjoy the live stream. It's my reality, but with y'all here, makes me a little nervous, child. I'm like, do I speak? Do I not speak? Hi, welcome. But let me change really quick because this is not what I'm wearing for today. So get ready with me and let's continue the day together. If I don't speak the entire time, just enjoy the background. Ah, no. Oh, listen, let me move. Hold on. Just in case. I was gonna go with this one, but hi, thank you for the like. I was gonna go with this one, but I'm moving around a lot today. I'm not too relaxed. I do have some errands to run. I do still have to go out and do things. So you all know. I mean, if you've been with me for like a year now, oh God, oh Jesus, I pretty much have the same thing. Like I do buy new items. I do buy new clothes, but I've been working more on quality versus quantity. So a lot of my clothing are like cotton heavy, linen heavy. Like I still have some rayon and some stretchy, not the best material, but a lot of the things that I do and have done, it's meant to be authentic and natural as best as it can. Now, I will tell you, and I've said this before, it doesn't fully exist. Like I've tried, but let me finish. Let me finish getting ready. So I'm not wearing this today as much as I love a beautiful, flowy, comfortable, everything is breathing, lovely, and gorgeous. I do have to go outside and get things. So I'm putting my shorts on. Not my pants, my shorts. Pants are for like gym days and like I really gotta go do stuff, you know. Today's still very sandals and cute. So I will be wearing these. Like these are, I'm outside. I gotta go do things. But yeah, I usually like to wear a very nice dress or casual flow. I'm always big about flow because I've been in stagnant energy. I lived in New York for almost 10 years. I know what masculine energy is like, and I get it. I get things done. It's cool, but like, uh, the fact that look at that glory, that sun, just, uh, that woosah, you know, it just feels much better. But I do have errands to run because my fridge is empty, so I gotta go outside again, and all of this is very new for me. People look at me like I'm supposed to be advanced. The generation above me didn't really teach more than they needed to, other than like survival tactics, which I'm very grateful for. Very, very grateful for. But then what happens after you survive? No one speaks about it. I'm in the place I thought I would be like in my 50s, so to speak, because of retirement. I'm here now, child. So now I'm over here figuring out, okay, like what now more do I want to create? What does that look like? I left my small town in Florida and moved to Miami, and then I moved to New York. I've done that. Ah! And then the internet, and it's just like AI is doing its big one, and I love it. I'm excited for it. But I do fear a lot of us will, I won't say us, me in some aspects, because I do code, but I don't code. So I'm not the highest techie person when it comes to coding because I don't code like I used to, but I do code more than I used to. So now I'm in this predicament space where if you do follow me outside of my visuals, thank God I'm happy we have that too. But if you follow me for my intellectualism or my spirituality or my how do you do it, you literally have to code. You have to code. You just have to. I can't even like. There's nothing else I can say other than learn how to code at a basic scale, at a high level, whatever you can afford time wise, and like your excitement. But when I lived in New Jersey, which was like my transition state from New York, I learned. Like I won't say recalibrated, but I re-energized, refreshed my knowledge of coding, and then I started coding, and then I saw the success of my codes, and then I was like, well, let's keep coding. This is working for us more than this code. I don't know what operational system, then you start going deep, and then you can't go too deep in the rabbit hole and then end up like that person. I have a couple times, and I'm okay with it because sometimes you do need to get to the end of yourself. But baby, I ain't trying to live there. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, so I don't have much food in my home right now. Like I do if I wanted to cook, but I really don't. So uh we had how was everyone's Easter? What did you celebrate? What was your energy celebration? Like were you actually celebrating why Easter is important? Were you just going with the flow? Or for those of us, I've been doing this for over 15 years, by the way. You don't casually live like this at my level and rate beautifully, casually, naturally without any form of experience or like desire. Okay. I don't know why I desired it to be this natural, but we're here and it's almost 2 years. So how am I doing it? I don't even know. Let's work through this together. So, anyways, I this is hilarious. I okay, when you're learning something new like coding, okay, this is old. Let's not talk about that. Okay, let's fast forward the conversation. I try not to tell y'all too much, but I'm also like, wait, this is a new thing because you guys are paying for it, and some of you may see it for free through access points, and that's okay. But Easter for me is so fun Not just funny, it's fun. Religiously, obviously, Jesus died on the cross and he rose again, and there's power in a lot of that. If you don't know, that's why you should believe. And for those who have believed, there's another level of glory that has come with these celebrations. Okay. So, yesterday was really funny to me because when you've been doing something long enough, you get to see how people treat it throughout the timeline. It's one thing to see it at your new young level, but it's another thing to see it as you've progressed in life, as you've aged, as you've staged, as you. I tried it this way one year, it didn't work. I tried it another way one year, it didn't work. Then I tried other ways and those worked. So now when I see things in life as a stabilized person who's been in God faithfully for a very strong time for 15 plus years, the way that I see everything, whew, it just life is fun, is it not? What are y'all doing? Don't tell me you're going through the battle. No, but I'm on fire because I could say all of that and be like, I've been through so much hell and back that I've done things in my most recent years that I never thought I would do or see myself do. I'm not mad at it. But like, there comes a point where I really, I'm in my 30s, early 30s, and I really am realizing that you have to pace yourself when it comes to your goals. Sorry, I'm opening my egg. And I overboiled it just because it's more fulfilling this way. You get more yolk, or you get less yolk and more egg white, which is like the healthier part, but the yolk can be huge. And because I don't have like two, I usually try to eat like two or three, depending. Um, a little bit of black pepper, because why not? Oh, my bad. But yeah, so all that being said, I know, I go deep, and then I lose people, but you're either here or you're not. And at this point, that's why I have the way I'm doing it, price wise, and you're either here or you're not. But you have to understand what I'm understanding. Like, I'm catching this in real time. So the things I used to believe in when I was like 10 years ago, I don't believe in them now. Or it has evolved in a way that my younger self would be shocked that my older selves believe that. But I'm like, girl, we tried that path. Where did it lead us? Like, you know what I'm saying? And this is me getting ready for my day, right? This is what I don't speak out loud. I might journal it, I might draft it. I usually craft it into a business, and now I have a whole nother platform that's gaining, I don't know, 10,000 viewers. I'm not mad about it. That was off of one day's rant. But it's not a rant, it's reality. Or that day's reality. So I say all of that as you join me behind the scenes. I don't care for everybody to casually see me in this moment. It's more of a, if you want to see it, if you want to join in. And if you don't, there are a whole lot of other options. I just prefer mine to be, I don't know, food's been tasting very differently lately. Maybe that's just me. But clearly I'm tired of giving to things that just is not feeding me well. Spiritually, energetically, advances, conversations that are about like 30-year-old things. I don't mind indulging in it if I've never heard of that take. But you want me dwelling in it? God, here we go again. I mean, we're past it. I'm trying to live. I'm trying to enjoy my youth. I don't want to fight more. I've been fighting for a very long. I'm speaking from like a black woman who's made it through the valley. Thank God. But yeah, I fought since I was a child. Like I've been fighting demons and people and energies and molestation. I've been fighting a lot of things. You want me to still be? I'm nah. I'm at a point now where it is what it is. Cause who am I? Where's my cape? Come on, God. And it took me so long to finally come to grips with like you can't save everyone because when you're like a sibling, and I'm the oldest of five, ooh, or five total, so four others. And I think the one under me is like 6 years. So like when I was 12, I already had a person to look after. Somewhere around that, you start to internalize it as your responsibility, and you have to now switch it as you get older and you start living more. I'm like, wait, I have no kids. Like just like physically speaking. Now I have a lot of businesses and people that watch me. So spiritually speaking, I have a lot of people I mentor. Thank God. But like physically, I have yet to meet that and do that and boom shakalaka. So then I think, well, what should we be doing right now? And I'm like, girl, just eat some food. Hi, Ahmed. Are you supporting my channel? Where's the? I don't see you. Where's membership? Where? But what's up, Ahmed? How are you? Happy Monday. But yeah, so you're joining all of that. Whether you want to get to know more of me, this is Life with Lee. Live with Lee. Live with Lee will be like the vlog style, okay? Live with Lee. Live with Lee. Live with Lee will be this, and then Life with Lee will be content that I've shot and that I've edited and that I've worked very hard to bring to you guys. I want some Coca-Cola. I want caffeine. I don't have coffee. Don't tell on me. I'm the fitness person that's going to be like, you can have it. Just, balance it out the next couple days. I'm the fitness person you want to follow, but when I'm intense, I'm very intense because I know there are moments and seasons where you have to lock in. And then I know there's moments where you enjoy the fruit of your labor. I'm not going to have you working out year round, burn out, and never want to touch the gym again. I've been there before. Mm-mm. Lee, what are you doing? Whatever I can. I'm just making sure I look good and I sustain as I go through it. By the way, we have been going back to the gym. All right, what time is it? About 10? Oh, by the way, I have a new phone. I had to get another new phone. I'm running through phones like it's nobody's business. I have 3 phones, right? Four. I have 4 phones. Oh, God. And it's like, I'm not even mad about it. It's the fact that I record and document and I don't post. And that's where I'm like, sorry, y'all, I'm posting content from March because I finally got around to it. So live streaming is more, I would say it's more, but it's fun to me because it's live. It can be distracting because what am I doing right now? I want to make coffee, but I don't have what I would like to make coffee, so I'm going to go to the cafe shop. I would like to do my let's do our hair. Let's do my hair. Let me check my calendar. That's been a new thing I've been trying just to keep up with what's happening. Because if I do not, if I do not keep up with my calendar, ooh, 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 excuse me, if I don't keep up with my calendar, it's like I might miss something. So I don't like to overindulge in the calendar, but moments like this where I can do this all day and it just is my day. I'm here with you guys. I'll probably stop, edit content, move, do something else. But what's up, beautiful? What's new? Good. I'm happy you're having a great Monday. Oh, I don't know if you all have joined me on Mondays, but Mondays are my like cleaning Sundays, like my resetting days. So instead of just like, starting my Monday in the office energy, move, 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 I would like coffee right now. I would like to move. However, I'm taking my time to get ready for my day. I'm easing into my day. I think that's what it's called, like just easing into the day. So I'm easing into my day. Oh, is this another one? Oh, I had no idea. Ease into the day with me. That could be a new title. Okay. So let me see. What time? What time did I say it was? Was it 10? All right. I think the best place. How's your energy? You tell me. You're watching me. How is it? Let's see what this looks like. Cha 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 cha. Here. Oh. I want to see something because this is the potential, but I don't know exactly. Can you see me? Okay, that's not going to be okay. So this angle will probably be on the top. This one is another one. No, I think right here is good. What will you do? Well, we're gonna figure it out together. At this very moment, I would like to sweep my floors because I like to walk barefoot. But before I do, I would like to check my calendar. Oh, maybe we could. And then we can do. What angle is this though? Let's see. Well, I want it where. Okay, so that's fine. This is fine. I like it here, but well, do we need anything like here? No. Y'all give me. Okay, okay. Okay. Un momento, un momento. Not bad. Or let's see. If I do it this way, more people. Hmm, okay. Well, I feel like this is where it's at. Okay, so this is the moment here. All right. Okay. Okay, okay. I'm not mad about it. Anything else, I'll probably switch over and do another frame. All right, let's me see here. I would like to do something to my hair. Oh, tell me why I go to the store this weekend to grab some things. Well, I need to get a new phone, another one. My God, I've been this is my second phone for I think a month and a half. I don't know. So, anyways, I go to get a new phone. I ended up getting a Samsung, and I've been with Droid now since I've been in Mexico. So haven't had like an Android in a little minute. So no problem. Okay, whatever, whatever. I get the Samsung A15. Light work, nothing crazy, not too expensive. Now I have a Mexican number. Like I'm here. I'm not just in and out. Like I'm ingrained. Like I have a very immersive experience everywhere I go. Okay, New York, blah, blah. So I'm like, let me try Joy. At this point, iPhones cost a lot here, so I ended up going. I have my iPhone 11, which I am going to take to the store today. I still have my iPhone products, but for whatever reason, they glitched to the point of no return. So now I have to get them fixed. And if you know, they're not cheap, and there are not a lot of stores around here that have tools to fix it. Okay, blase squade. So I'm all that being said, I'm at the mall this weekend, the one where I eat my Americanized food, Subway, all that. And I go to my cotton store because I finally find one. I know, but the linen I'm still working on. The linen is not inexpensive. Linen is very expensive. That's why most people buy them for like wedding outfits or very special occasions, and you see them wearing it often because it's not a cheap material, but it is very high energetically. And like I said, I try my best. Like no one's 100% natural. No one's perfect. No one's 100% anything. I've tried. Okay. So I've learned to make amends with the things that cause me, I don't want to say disruption, but that makes me feel like unnatural to self, right? I hope you are following me. If you're not following me, basically what I'm saying is as you go through your authentic, your natural journey, you start to pinpoint the places, the people, the things, the words, the phrases that kept you stuck or kept you captive in an old narrative that wasn't quite you. But as you start to ravel that, unveil it, peel the layers back, as you start to peel the layers back, you can pinpoint, oh well, that wasn't of me, that was an experience I unfortunately or fortunately did go through, and therefore I felt like it was me, but it was an experience, not me. So that's how I really, I'm not saying that's how I've been getting through, but like when I really get to the root of the cause, like what was the root of the problem? What was the root of the issue? How did I end up here? How did this sin or this pleasure or this desire that I know is not the healthiest for me, how did it end up over here? Then I always can backtrack it to a root cause. And I've seen the video. I don't know if you know who Shira Seven is, if fellas are in here or ladies, but she was basically saying that, like, to have a smashed root is basically to not have a moral compass, but to have a root that's worthy to be fixed or tried, or like, you try to fix your moral compass, like what is right, what is wrong, what is too far, what is too much, what is too little, what is lazy, what is overbearing. Like you really got to find your balance, because if you don't, you the extreme crazy Christian, or you just the like, I'm a Christian but I'm a human because God was like what level do you allow to be accepted versus not? Because I've also been on the extreme side and I was still not accepted. God dang, this is a hard crowd to please. Jesus. So then I got to the point where I was like, well, you know what? It's never about y'all anyway. And that's when my numbers flew through the roof. I was like, dang, when I accept the fact that it was never about my viewers or my numbers. Numbers are important for growth, expansion, territory, all the things that you may think it is. Numbers are very important. So I'm not saying stay where you started, but start versus stay where you are. Like I don't know, like start versus like, oh, tomorrow, 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 because tomorrow's not promised, blase squaze. But once I accepted that I am despite anything, money, clout, this, that, and third. Now, mind you, still have it. I've always worked hard for it. It either came naturally by the grace of God and effort, right? But then I got to the point of like, okay, this is cool, but I'm still not like, I'm not fulfilled. I'm not excited. I feel like there's something inside of me that has yet to be expressed the way I want to express it in my lifeline, in my lifetime. Like, this is cool. I'm happy to be a producer from New York City who's worked very hard for her credits. I'm happy to be a SAG actor who worked hard for a little pay. Like, yeah, that's cool because I've done it, I've made it, but is there more? Like, this is it, right? Now I'm in another country for almost 2 years, and to see what I've built thus far countrywide, I'm not mad about what I've done to get here, what it looked like. I don't even care because I made it here. And therefore, anything before this is now the past. So it's not even in my current. Like, it has no power or pull over me. Yeah, I can reflect and think and remember the times, but I don't like to live in those times. I will meditate in them to see what I missed or something else, or what did I learn, what did I not learn, what do I need to repeat to get a higher level of grade in, so to speak. But yeah, child, once I kind of like accepted that life is, and that you are you and I am me, and we are whatever we can be together, then my numbers actually flew through the roof. Like, I made the more money. I did my own thing. I felt confidence I never felt before because I was already like, I'm walking in a higher power, right? Despite everything that feels to be the right path, it's really not. So it is what it is. But once I accepted it, child, all my numbers like flew through the roof. I went from 200K to 2 million. I went from YouTube with I think I had 2,000, 1,500, maybe 2,000 that I worked very hard for, posting every day, to a casual, easy breezy 9,000. Well, I'll be damned. Clearly, I'm doing something well enough for it to be working, and that's what I'm going to start to reveal. After I sweep this mess up. So I think that's like, I don't know. That's where life gets fun for me, because it's just nothing matters for real, but like it does, because you can also not be here. You know what I mean? So that's so to see a lot of my visions and dreams and things come to life at this moment, and like as I grow, that means what I've been doing up to this point has actually been working. I'm doing this right now because all of this over here needs to be clean anyway. So while it's already dirty, I'd rather go ahead and wipe it off now. And I don't perfect this piece because I am outside. I do live in a cabin on a lagoon. So on a windy day, rainy day, it's a sweepable moment all the time. So I don't perfect my cleansing. I just do what I can to get through that moment. Because if you let it build up, it'll be harder or longer, or it'll seem heavier if you continue to let it build up without any effort to try to cleanse it. So here's my effort. But let me not like I've been doing this for a long time. I already have a routine packed well enough where we just get on live stream and we do it. And it's not something that I'm like proud of. It's the truth. It's the truth that everything exists as it needs to, as it has to, as it wants to. And you have to give it space to flow through you, because if you don't, it won't. I'm gonna cook later, child. I need to go get groceries. We're gonna get some groceries first, and then I'll probably head over to another location, and I'll stream over there too. So my live streams will be throughout the day. Once I finish this, like, get ready with me moment, then I'll talk to you guys later, and then I'll come back on and catch up with you, depending on what that timeline looks like and what I'm creating. Okay. But I'm doing this because this is from yesterday, or really last night, but last night. This is from last night's windiness in this morning. So I am doing a nice. I like to do basic cleanings before I go out and about because I don't like coming back home to a dirty place. Like when I come back home, I want to unpack everything, clean up any little bit, change my clothes, and chill. What? Maybe I'm hanging out in a bikini for the rest of the day. I don't know. The point is, I don't have anything else to do after a certain timeline. I haven't posted the video, but go watch my previous video that I recently posted, April, I think 15th, 16th, 17th, one of them. More recently, but with my hair straightened, my days are like how Steve Job wore his clothes. I have a uniform, honey, okay? Now, it's not perfect and I do switch it up, but I do not like coming back home to a dirty house if I can help it. And not saying I'm doing a deep cleaning, but I'm sweeping the first layer of dirt because if I come home later and the day's been breezy, maybe it rained, it's going to be another layer and that's going to feel more overwhelming. So I like to do, let's clean the first layer. Let's keep the first layer clean. Energy agrees with me. Let's keep the first layer of energy clean so it's not layers later and I'm digging deep and I'm trying to figure. I'm not trying to go too far back. I might fall, slip, and all that, but I'm not laying there sinking down. Some people, now, spiritually, let me connect the dots. People will fall down and act like their body will not get back up, child. This thing is, nobody prepared me for this level of life, okay? Nobody said, hey, Lee, I don't know what to tell you, but it's going to get harder. Now, somebody did say, enjoy eating food like this while you can. And I'm like, well, I'm athletic. It doesn't matter. I worked hard for it. But if I had not kept my athleticism up, oh my goodness, how are they doing it? Jesus. I could only, I don't even want to imagine. That's how intense it is. I don't even want to imagine what that would look like had I not worked hard, trained hard, kept my health up, figured out new food, new habits. Thank God. Because I can only imagine life right now, and you got to add the gym in for real, not because I want to keep myself cute and lift my cheeks up and get my arms stronger. No, no, no. That's light work. That's Pilates to me. I'll be in here all day doing my. You telling me I have to go to the gym for 3 months strong, eat healthy, just to reset my who? Lord, what detox do I need to do for 3 days to save me 3 months? What? I will drop. Hey, I don't do nothing else. Lee, where you are, I am ducked off in another space because I see something coming down the pipeline I don't want a piece of. So I'm gonna go hide over here. I'm in a treehouse. Leave me alone. Lee, I was with you last year. What you doing? I talked to you as much as I could. Everybody was too busy judging what I was going through and what it looked like instead of actually receiving the lesson because of now look at my life. I don't know. Maybe I did know a little something. I did go to New York and act for like 8 years, but who am I? I'm just a young girl from college. There's something about cleaning up before you start your day that just it really sets the tone. Ooh, there's money. Uh, I don't care if you have to wash your dishes. Just do one good sweeping. I can't explain why grounding is so important. But if you have carpet in your home, then you will have a hard time understanding grounding. But not too bad because it's similar to grass, but not really. But when are you walking in grass, you know? So if you got like wood floors or even tile, it's easier to clean. Oh, there's there's more money. Just finding money everywhere. Big money. I like it. It was like a little baby storm last night. This is a lot. For like this is a lot for the start of the day. Oh wait, did I do this? No, I cooked last night. Did I cook? What did I make? Oh no, I cleaned my hardware, my thing. We had sushi, and I did not sweep. So this is 2 days. So I'm like, well, but we did have a little baby store. It wasn't a lot for this. I don't remember it being that windy because I was definitely hot last night. All right, perfection is not the goal here. Oh, y'all can't see me. Perfection is not the goal here. However, again, I do like to walk barefoot in my own home, as I feel like you should feel comfortable enough to do that. But excuse me more. But yeah, so you know what I'm a little upset about, and this just popped in my mind because y'all here watching me in my day. I dislike when I be lazy. I should have had my groceries yesterday so that we could really vibe out. Now I gotta stop and go get it. It's okay. There's obviously no problem with it, but I have to keep myself together because once I go outside, I be gone for like 4 hours. Like, what am I doing? I'm doing a lot of stuff, but I need to make sure I write down what I need, like legit need, not just because I'm outside and I'm spending money and I'm doing my thing. Like, yeah, cool, but like I want to be in my house. You know what I mean? Like I haven't been live streaming, so I've been outside and I've been meeting new connections. I've been doing a lot of outside activities. But now I'm inside because I need to recuperate. I need to reset. May is around the corner. Okay, I'm not trying to be here in May. I want to be past this point in May. Now it's not like we won't be like we'll still be sweeping and cleaning and doing our daily do for life. But what I mean is I don't want to be in this like I just started energy or not even just started reset energy. And if you've been with me for a year, you know I like to start before the moment happens so I have some warm up on me. So YouTube has agreed. Hold on. This last little sweep. So YouTube has agreed. Amazon, they have always agreed. I just needed a break to like gather some things. Google has agreed. Hallelujah. Glory to God. You know. Excuse me. So now it's like before. Ooh, hello. Still me. So before the games begin, I like to pre-prep myself, and that's what we're doing here. And if you can stay in and hang out, that's cool. If you can't, live your life. I'll see you later. But always announce yourself. Say hi in the chat, and let me know what you're up to, what you're doing, who you are, what you have going on. Wait, let me see. I need a trash bag over here, or here. It's not enough to y'all know I'm gonna go outside and have a good time. Wait, do I have a call? I have a call, but I feel like it's later in the day. Did I get a notification? Nope. So I think I'm good. Mondays are not typical work days for me. They're my personal days where I do what you see me doing, which is like a Sunday, gathering my things, resetting, recalibrating. But there is a call today. Hold on. Wait. What? All right. I think we are good to go. Ah. I mean, sleeping outside is just why to me, but like, why not? But it's like it's outside and it always is in and out. Breathe. It's just always something. And to be honest with you, though, nature, I'm always, as a naturalist, as a supernaturalist, nature is so funny to me because imagine you living like I live, okay, right? Just look at the ground, okay, boom. It's outside, think of like having a balcony or a porch. You cannot escape dirt. You can't escape it. Like I don't want to say I've struggled, but I've definitely struggled with perfectionism. And man, oh man, it can nothing. It can destroy you, but it can really hurt your progression if you don't learn your lesson or the lesson versus the moment you are waiting to see. Like if I were to always just wait to see, now you sometimes you have to wait and you have to see, but you have to know the difference of seasons of waiting and seeing. If I were to wait every moment I wanted to see, I would not have learned the lessons to better the next version of me. I would have just kept bringing the old version with me. Oh, this one right here, oh, she is organized. I'd be like, hey, we can't take it. No, this time from this time to 2 hours here and 2 hours there and 2 hours here. I'm like, I'd be looking at my clock like, my day is stacked. Who planned this for me? So waking up, I'd be like, what's on the schedule? It gives much Black Mirror, which is so funny. Oh, wait, have y'all seen the new season? Are y'all my people or not? Let me know. I'm actually very happy about them, even though it's very Americanized and all the celebrities in comparison. I do think Black Mirror was a great place for new actors and new talent to present themselves because the brand and the storylines alone would have helped people catapult their realities. And I'm thinking about the main actor from Get Out. He I met him on the second episode of Black Mirror before anything else. So I'm not happy that big celebrities kind of took the places for younger, new, fresh talent. But everyone's need right now. Everyone is in need of something right now. That could be money, that could be energy. There's a need where that place that was for new talent, fresh talent, is no longer there because they're giving it to older people, older talent. And therefore, we're in this loop of repetition because they don't want to give it to new places, new faces, new energy. Okay, wrap that part up. My point being, I was proud of them because as an original fan before the States, right before they came over to the States, I got a little insight scoop. And, as an actor and producer, you kind of get to see what's coming out before it comes out or before it's known to the public. So I had got an inside scoop about it when, like, years, like, I've watched some episodes more than enough. Okay. Anyways, so as a person who watched it originally before they won their first like award, I was like, dang, I'm happy for them. That wasn't even the best one, but I get why we as a American society chose it to be the winning episode. It was the Callister one. That was the first year they won an Oscar, or it was Oscar or Grammy, or not a Grammy, whatever. I think it's an Oscar nomination for best series or something like that. And I was like, it was around the same time Handmaid's Tale won an award too. And I worked with Hulu that year. So yeah, time wise, yes, it was around the same time. And I was sad because I knew once we as a United States got a hold of it, that it would kind of go down a little bit. And it did. But they prepared it because they made Brand Snatcher or Brain Snatcher, whatever. They made that Bandersnatch. They made that one, and that was interactive. So it was immersive enough to keep those that were with them engaged, but it was weak. Like I can't describe it, but there was a very interesting transition from where Black Mirror started to where it is now. My point being, oh, the year Miley Cyrus was on it. I liked her episode and she was great, but that's when I knew, they're not going to hit that hard because they're now already inducted into the Hollywoodness of it all. No problem. Just give me good storylines, give me good insights for technology, etc. This 2025 year, they did not disappoint. Forget the actors. That's a small scale. I need the plot and the storyline and the technology awareness to stay on point because they're not giving it to us anywhere else. And they gave us some good insight. Now, it's not new if you know their episodes. They basically brought beginning episodes with newer information and newer people. They just brought it up to date. So I'm a fan girl of it. So that's why I'm going deep. But Black Mirror 1.0 is now Black Mirror 2.0. And if they can keep it where it's at, I will still be a fan. But if they go back to that energy, I don't know how to describe it. But if they go back there, I'm out. I'm tapping out. One episode, no more. Because I got to see if it's like worth it. But it was still good, child. It was still good. I was like, man, I was binge watching it. It was like, okay, I'm impressed. It's not easy to impress a woman like me. You may think it is because of how I choose to vibrate and live. Y'all see me online. Y'all don't even know me in person. In person, you couldn't even see me. Okay, seriously, seriously. We'll deal with that later. Let's go back inside. Now my feet can walk firmly. The people who walk outside, like in cafe shops and like streets barefoot, I'm like, oh, that's that's another level. I've done it a couple times, but then I also am like, I live outside too, so it's not necessary for me to do it 24/7. But there was this one girl I saw do it in the cafe shop, and I was like, that's a stretch, Lord. I don't know. But then I guess not. I've done it. I've done it before, so I'm not saying I've never done it. But for the people who do it 24/7, like the one guy I've seen him on Instagram, he's like, I think he's Indian. I don't know. He has like gray and black hair, wealthy, presumably, but I don't know. But like, he wears no shoes until he goes into a building and then he puts on shoes. Like I'm there. I'm not wearing shoes until I'm wearing shoes. Right? I know that sounds like what? I know. But like I'm not wearing shoes until I'm wearing shoes. Like from here into my outside, I'm wearing nothing. And then when I go down, sometimes I am. If the floor is dirty because I haven't swept it, I'm wearing shoes. But if I'm not going out And sometimes if I'm going to the lagoon, because of how close I live to it, I don't wear sandals either. Once, maybe three times, I've worn no shoes in places. Like I probably would show up in shoes and like get there and take them off. And like, but I never really walked around. Like, you know, if you have sandals, you can slide them on and off easily. I'm not like saying I got sneakers on and then I'm taking my sneakers off. Okay, that's disgusting. Just in a restaurant, like people that do it on planes, oh my goodness. Just wear sandals. At least we know it's been breathing the whole time. You don't wear sandals, you wear socks, sneakers on an airplane day, and then you decide to want to take it off. Okay, okay. I'm ranting. My point being, I'm not that side of natural and like there's levels to this, okay? I'm a naturalista who's very aware and cautious and like I go to a very specific laundry. I have them double wash, and it's not because of like me. It's the energy, and I've spoken about this before. Energy outside is disgusting. I believe the earth is in her own in her own healing journey right now, and that's why you're going to start seeing a lot of washing out and cleansing and air moving and all of those things because I live outside and I could put an onion on my window and see the energy disintegrated because energy is nasty out. I mean, it's everywhere. You can't hide from it. Inside your home, that's why people, oh, I'm gonna stay inside. Okay, yes, that's your queendom, your kingdom. You stay in house, you make sure you're locked in, you have what you need, because that is going to be the best place you can ground yourself and hold it. But anywhere else outside of that, if you don't know how to carry your space and presence with you as an energy, it's like walking in dust all day. Like, you know, you get home and that's why people be like, oh yeah, I'll take a shower in the morning. You sleep in your outside clothes? Excuse me? Now, wait. I'm gonna pull back. I've humbled myself from a long. I used to be real intense about my cleaning. Now I've been healing. I've been going through it. I've been, you know, reconciling with things and healing them, and all the work I've been speaking about and will continue to speak on. I have had to lighten. Look at what I have over my bed right now. Okay, wait. I've had to lighten my load because some people are filthier than others. And I don't say that in a derogatory, negative way. I say that in like they're ruthless. They don't see life in the one, two, three, four. They might go from three to four to two to eight to one. Like they don't see it in the linear way. They may see it in waves, okay? So I've had to learn to go with the flow because I couldn't sit on level 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 all day. Like, yeah, well, I wouldn't touch that. I wouldn't go around people. That desk is dirty. Like, then you develop this thing called OCD, and I've had it during COVID. Oh, COVID, I was really intense because people were dropping like flies in New York. Why would I not? Who's at the door? I need to beat you down. I don't know. This is airborne. Okay, that's when I really tapped into like snake plants and all my like cleansing natural, right? I fell in love with it to the point of my lagoon life and series and my reality. Fell back in love with my natural hair, trying new things, confident like this, the same way I would be in my other hairstyle, right? My straight wigs or whatever. Cool. We've surpassed that with moments of being like, oh girl, I don't know, but being like, pause. It's still you. It's still energy. Your hair does not define you. Yes, it may look better to them for their level of vision, but for you, you're still you. Okay, we've healed and we're going through that. Like we're past that really, but it does try to like pop back in when I look at my hair. I'm like, oh girl. I'm like, girl, if you all split that part not perfect, don't care because it does not take away from my energy and my authenticity, all that. Okay, so I love what I do. Come on, come with me, come with me. Because I do need to look at my computer real quick. So I think it's an hour. We're gonna close out here, so I can actually do some behind the scenes work and prep for the next phase of this. But yeah, perfection does not exist, and that's something I had to like. I don't say deal with, but accept. And Matthew, God bless his soul, and this month was 2 years ago when we buried him or flew his ashes across the ocean in California. I He used to always say, like, you always are waiting for a perfect moment. You're always waiting for a perfect moment. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm waiting for the vision I see to come to pass. Like, I'm here because of the vision. Why would I release it now if I don't see my vision? But I've fallen in love now as a millennial with tech and AI and things changing and it not being what I was told when I was growing up. Evolving with the times, I've learned to fall in love with my process enough to share with you guys, whether you think I'm rambling, whether my topics may not, regardless of you not accepting me as my whole, because I'm my whole. You could never accept all of me because I'm me, but there is someone out there for me. Okay, so I'm enjoying this process. I've enjoyed it the first time we did it. We had millions of viewers. This time around, it hurts me. It pains me to say it. But this time around, I'm bringing you further and deeper, or just like more. And it makes me nervous to know that I'm doing that. But that's why I have a price on it, because I want you to invest in it. And if you get in for the tidbit, because of what, like, they have a whole bunch of systems in the background running that I didn't know about until just recently. So, time. Oh, God, I forget this part. Oh, perfect. Yeah, so I will talk to you guys later. This has been great. I'm going to do some other work transition. But yeah, this is the outfit of the day. I'm going to either throw my sandals on, I may throw my sneakers on, just to put some little pep in my step for my steps for the day. And let me see. Okay. I will talk to you guys later. Thank you for joining. Subscribe where you can, when you can. And if you see me now, or if you see me live, or you see me later, just show love, like it, comment. You know, the quote, energetic moment I will leave you with to better you until I see you again. Love the moment that you're in, because that's happening in real time. And the past is the past. The future, hopefully it comes, but this moment you're in is the moment. Like, you are alive now, you're living now, and appreciate that, child. Enjoy that. So that to me is what Easter has been about. Full circle moment. So that's what Easter for me has been like. The resurrection Sunday energy, that it's revival of something that you thought was dead or was dying, or a version of you that you didn't want to quite let go yet. Like, I won't say it on this live stream about what has been happening in the last 2 months. I will, but it's been very interesting to like put myself through it, experience it for a couple months, because I don't need 2 years to experience. Lord, give me 2 months. Let me see what it's like, and let me decide if I want to keep it or not. But because of what I experienced and where I'm at now, all happening with Resurrection Sunday, the month Matthew ashes were released, the month my grandmother who's passed away, like, it just, for me, I can't speak for you, but for me, oh, I'm on fire. Like, Holy Ghost, have your way, okay? But I don't want you to run away from me saying that, because where you gonna go, child? I ain't like they got much happening out here. I like, the life I live now. And then, like, huh? There's nothing that can stop you outside of what you allow to stop you. That's the word of the day. Child, at this point, shit, let me. I'm doing that now, and it's gonna happen. I already got big companies backing me, but I'm just saying. Even in the midst of that, I'd be like, "Wait, who?" I have to keep a list in front of me so I can try to like abide by the guidelines and whatnot. But if you were with me over a year ago, you know, what have I been doing? I've been testing everybody from since then, so I knew
Not, I didn't know the exact moments and dates, right? But I had an idea, an inkling that when that energy did come back around, I know where to go, where not to go, how far I can go with it before they decide it's too much. Oh, we've been through that, baby. So if anything were to occur, and I read the recent policies, if anything were to occur, it would literally be a direct attack versus me not knowing or have tried. I've tried and erred enough. I'm at the point where I know, you know? So we're gonna have fun at the level and capacity we can have fun. And I do have a dark web. If you don't know, you better ask through the grapevine. So I'm not stressing the things I can't do that I want to release because I have a home for that too. Hey, bye. God bless you guys. I love you. Hasta luego. I'll talk to y'all later today. I'll hop back on, okay?